Hey everyone, it's Sean and welcome back to the channel once again. It is great to have you guys here, and tonight we're off to Queensland Raceway to experience some roll racing. So we're going to meet up with some of the guys first, then cruise on over to the track and go racing. So expect really high powered cars, good vibes, and yeah, just lots of racing. So come with us and let's check out some sick cars. So we've arrived at Rudy's place and there's his Mustang over there. He'll be racing this tonight at the roll racing. Really keen to see how this performs. Pushes a lot of power and I'm sure we'll learn more about it as the night goes on. Righto, so we pulled up to GYG and here are our cars tonight. So these two will be on the track tonight. So this is, of course, Rudy's Mustang, and this is Sean's Chrysler 350C SRT. Huge Hemi in this thing, 6.4, crazy car. And apparently this one won last time, so really keen to have a ride in this. And this, of course, is Jack's Supra. He won't be racing this tonight, but always a treat to see this car. Love the yellow on it. But yeah, this is going to be a fun night. Sounds good. So who am I here with?
Rudolph. I think that's my name, last time I checked.
You think? Okay, well, no worries. Tell us a little bit about your car, Rudolph.
So this is my 2019 Mustang GT. I've had it for about 2 years. It's been supercharged for the last year. I drive this car everywhere. Am I allowed to swear? Probably. We'll just edit that out.
Yeah.
So I've got 173,000 Ks on the odometer.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, this car gets driven. It's not a garage princess.
No way. Holy sh**.
That's traction control on.
Nuts, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, so I had the car for 2 years, supercharged for 1. It's got an ESS G3 supercharger on it, so not very common in Australia, but very common in the States. It makes about 10 pounds of boost at max RPM. Kit's got a lot of benefits. So typically you'll find Whipple superchargers on Australian Mustangs, and they're good for low-end torque, but they're very expensive, they're very heavy, they heat soak. So I went with the ESS kit because it's very lightweight, it's quite affordable. So all in, I put the supercharger on myself for about 14 grand, and that put me at just over 700 wheel horsepower. So, but the characteristics of the supercharger are very different from what you'd normally find on cars, on Mustangs in Australia, I should say. So this kit makes boost with RPM. So at low RPM, you're not making any boost. Some see that as a negative. I see it as a positive because, like I mentioned before, I drive the car heaps.
Yeah.
I don't want a car that gets 18 litres per 100 kilometres range as my daily driver.
No way.
As fun as it sounds, it's not a nice reality.
So impractical.
And you'll be buying yourself a different car before you know it.
Yeah.
Because you can't afford the petrol, and like then what's the point of getting the supercharger to start with, right? So this car, if I highway cruise it, I drove from Sale, Victoria to Brisbane in one drive. So it was like a 22-hour drive right before the cyclone hit as well. So
yeah,
that was a nice cruise, but I averaged 8.3 litres per 100 kilometres. And that's with a car that I can just downshift and then make 700 wheel.
That's actually not bad at all.
It's pretty good. Power delivery is extremely smooth. So the other thing too, you'll find
felt smooth.
Yeah. So you'll find with Whipple kits and stuff like that, you know, you see them enter a corner and they'll put their foot down and it's just like the whole car jumps sideways because it makes so much torque.
Yeah.
Like you can't put it down, you're just gonna burn the tires, right? So a lot of people go like, yeah, it's so cool, man. Like I've got so much torque, and like sick, but spinning ain't winning. You can't use it unless you're on a prep surface with Mickey Thompsons and like you know swap the brakes out so you can fit smaller rims and thicker side. Oh, I've got bias ply. Like, dude, honestly, like.
Yeah.
So it's very linear. The power increases very smoothly. It's very predictable. It's very nice to drive. You can carve up mountain roads with it, and if you put your foot down, it's not going to just fucking kick out sideways.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I mean, suspension-wise, I've like lowered the car, and I've got like a couple of steered bushings, and like that's about it. I haven't done the full stop the hop yet and stuff like that. Car drives just fine. I love this car to bits. I don't see myself selling this car anytime soon.
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
Obviously, I have plans for the car, so it's got like a little bit of a misfiring bug gremlin that's hiding around. I've got some people looking into it, and hopefully we can fix that up. And then it's going to be real nice, potentially E85 in the not too distant future.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't mind wrapping the car just because approaching 200,000 Ks. It's got rock chips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My last Mustang was red. I really like red. So,
I remember that car. Yeah.
So might be a direction I decide to take the car in, but at the moment, like, this car does everything I wanted to. Yeah. If you're on the fence of getting one, just do it. They're so cheap now. Like, you can buy these cars and they hold their value pretty well. I bought this car 2 years ago for 48 and they still sell for about 45.
Yeah.
With the increased mileage, like not even like for like miles. So like if you buy one that's already depreciated, like if you go buy a 2024 or 2025 right now, yeah, you're going to cop a lot of depreciation. But once it's copped the initial depreciation after 3 years, they're not going to drop that much value. So if you're taking a car loan on it, you're not going to be upside down in the car. You've now got a car that will live at 750 wheel horsepower easily for 45 grand.
Yeah.
And the 6R80, you can take that thing and kick the shit out of it at the drag strip.
Yeah.
And it's going to live.
That sounds like a complete package, and like compared to a lot of big builds, affordable.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You look at like a Supra, like I'm not super adept on the second-hand value of a Mark V Supra, but I don't think you're going to get a Mark V Supra and mod the B58 to get 750 wheel horsepower for under 45 grand.
Yeah, no way.
So show me another platform you can do that. Oh, I've got a Commodore with an LS3 and it's got fucking put concrete in the bottom of the blast. Get the fuck out of here. Like, nobody asked. Like, I'm obviously biased, but I love this car.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we're all biased to the cars that we own. Thank you very much for the information on the car. And, you know, this is a man who loves his car. It is a great car. It's so cool. It just turns heads everywhere it goes. Anyway, we have reached the track, so more to come. Got some cars ready here as well, coming off the trailers. Look at this sunset though. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. We've got some cars here.
No shit, Sherlock.
Nice R32. In the bay, a couple of spots across from us. This thing is clean. Here we are. It is windy as, look at the flags go. It's freezing out here. Man, some serious cars here to play. Woo.
I don't think it really matters.
Mad little rotary thing. That is clean.
Build SDI.
Now, I know I messed up at the start of the video saying that Sean's car is a Chrysler 350C SRT, which, surprise, surprise, doesn't even exist. His car is in fact a Chrysler 300 SRT. Now, this car is a big chunky American missile, and under the bonnet you've got a 6.4 litre Hemi V8 pumping out 350 kilowatts or 469 horsepower and 637 newton meters of torque. It's a rear wheel drive with an 8-speed auto and does 0 to 100k an hour in around 5 seconds. So this particular car's had some work done. With engine and transmission tunes, high flow cats, a larger Hellcat throttle body and a baller exhaust, this thing now pushes 365 kilowatts or 489 horsepower. And this particular car does an 11-second quarter mile, which is very impressive. On the outside, it's still got that chunky gangster looking shape like the older model, with SRT badging, big 20-inch wheels and 6-piston Brembo brakes to slow it down. The 300 SRT is a pretty rare sight these days since Chrysler mostly pulled out of the Australian market, but that's also what makes it cool. Big V8 power, lots of presence, and one of the last proper muscle sedans you can actually buy brand new. So it's no wonder New South Wales Highway Patrol used them between 2018 and 2021, replacing the old Commodores and Falcons.
This Supra is sick. Dang. On Meisters as well. That is seriously nice. This Supra here, and dude, look at the tires on that. That's nuts. That is not here to mess around. In fact, most of the cars here are not here to mess around. You got a newer Supra here with thick boy tires on the back too. Crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Got this FG next to it as well. Like, not only are these cars made to race, but they're also really clean too. Like, the engine bay and the engine itself is just, in most of these cars, are kept really well too. Like, they can do it all. Go racing and like be good enough to, you know, be good enough for shows and stuff. Really impressive. Sheesh. Oh my god, boot setup. Crazy. The RS6, a dream car of mine. Man, just look at how wide and menacing it looks from the front. That is gorgeous. Look what's coming past here though. Damn, man. Got a G80 M3 as well here. Nice satin white. Alright, these cars are about to head out now. The vibe here is unreal. go here.
First time.
Got our helmets on. Thanks, Rudolph, for the helmet.
Anytime.
All the cars lining up down there. Hectic. That thing is quick! Holy! Woohoo! That was fucking nuts.
Scared right now.
He's ready to order 100 pizzas for the homeless.
Hell yeah.
Tough luck, bro.
Yeah, I could definitely tell the car was pulling there. You can see the check engine lights flashing. Wasn't happy there.
Not happy.
Not happy, Jan. The hashtag bankrupt right now.
This car's just bended into the wall. So the whole racetrack has come to a stop. Red lights flashing everywhere. Oh, here he comes. Hopefully we'll be back up and running again soon.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Many poos shot out of my anus.
This one, the NA competition out here for the roll racing. So yeah, definitely a serious contender.
Man, the smell is amazing.
All right, now we are stepping in, and there's the trophy. The crackles.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's nuts, bro. Great race.
Holy crap, that was. Holy shit.
That was so good.
That was really good.
That was so good.
So we don't have the capacity.
Have a look at this Huracan Performante here in Verde Mantis color. Damn, look at these tires, man. That fitment is mint. So in here we can find a twin turbo V10 with forged carbon literally everywhere. That is crazy. That is proper insane. And don't believe me? And here are the turbos in there. That is proper nuts. Twin turbo V10 Performante. This thing will deck most of the cars out there. We've got this gorgeous 964 Porsche here. This thing is absolutely mint. That thing is gorgeous. And parked next to it is a 992 GT3 RS. Bit of old new going on. McLaren 570S. There's Sean. About to head out for another run. Here's a look inside this little Suzuki. That is a K-swapped K-swapped little Sierra.
Even rapping PSR.
That is sick.
sure.
So we finally made it home after an awesome night at QR, and man, what an event that was. Man, just the cars there were insane. Like, big power, big speed, you know, and also like really clean, and the quality of the builds too was just phenomenal. So yeah, I'm lost for words, bro. Like, it's such a real treat to see cars like that, and the whole vibe in general was, yeah, freaking awesome, man. If you haven't been roll racing, I highly recommend it. Yeah, I was thinking as well, if I had entered the Crown into the drag racing, man, it would definitely be the slowest car out there, because every car there was just insane. But I also want to give a huge shout out to Rudy and Sean for letting me ride in their cars on the night, and man, it was such an awesome experience riding passenger in these absolute beasts of cars. You know, we're talking big V8s, 5-litre V8, 6.4-litre Hemi V8. Like, these cars were insane, and to experience that was, you know, inside the car was, yeah, truly a treat. So thank you, boys, for the experience. But that wraps up the night. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and make sure you follow our socials and our website for even more. But until then, we'll see you in the next video.